We are live here with the ROX mods. It is, of course, another race at the Daytona Backstraight Oval. It's a pretty fun track, to say the least. We've had a long history here and a lot of racing that we've been doing in the ROX mods. Sorry for the little loop there. Let me put that up on announcements. Got a message from Evan Varney. What's he have to say? Okay. So he's one of your friends. That's cool. All right. That being said, we're going to have our cars out in the track, single car qualifying. Cool Matt's in the 57 Pepsi car this weekend. You're green. And it's going to be 3-lap single car qualifying. Let's see what Cool Matt's does. Again, you just need to stay in that third gear, get your lines right, and your braking points. Want to stay close to the corner. Of course, the ROX mods, they weigh about 3 times the amount that the Crake Midgets do, and they have about twice the horsepower. It does influence a bit of the driving. Cool Matt's first lap is 14.060. They're going to have 2 more times around the track, now this time by the white flag. A 13.898 for their second lap, this time by the final lap for the 57 Pepsi car down the back straightaway to turns 3 and 4. Are they on route to go any quicker here? Take the high line, this time by checker flag waves. Next up is Evan Varney. If you could make your way off the track. Evan Varney now clears to the racetrack. Evan Varney taking over the Wolf Team Racing number 66. Again, last weekend in the Crake Midgets, we saw the owner, Daniel Wolf, make his way to the track. Evan Varney's going to take a high line, carry out speed onto the front stretch. First lap, again, going to be their way, 14.203, but we saw Evan Varney. He was the fastest car in qualifying. He's going to be one of the guys to put your eyes on today. Evan Varney now through 3 and 4, coming up from yesterday's winning feature. Second lap into the white flag, 12.711. That is your quick time, folks. So far, can you go any quicker? Out of 3 and 4, Evan Varney, a purple sector 2 down the front straightaway, and they go faster, a 12.645. Good job, Evan Varney, and he's going to make his way off the track. Next up, Jason Dady in the 20 DeWalt machine. You're cleared to the track. That is the first, I believe, Toyota that we have in the field. It is, again, one of NH Motorsports' cars. I haven't seen Speedy, I think, in a little bit of a hot minute, a couple races, but Jason Dady has been making his resurgence, of course, taking a replacement to Stephen Waters. Stephen Waters is taking over the Sevens operation. Out of 3 and 4, the first lap for Jason Dady was 13.964. Second lap does pass Cool Matt's, this time by the white flag in the air for Jason Dady. They're going to feather the throttle a little bit through the corners. And this time by, the checker flag comes out for Jason Dady. Do they go faster? Yes, they do. 13.630. Up next, again, former teammate, it is Stephen Waters. You are green. And today, he is actually going to operate a Greg Biffle memorial car. Let's see if we can get that one up on screen. It's, I believe, just for this race only. There's a 3M. It's what it is stylized on. Still running, of course, his numbers, but the scheme, colors, and sponsor, of course, based on Greg Biffle's car. First lap, of course, a 14.713 is a little bit offline down the back straightaway, and out of 3 and 4. Now the front straight, he is going to have one more lap to go. Can Steve Waters pull it down together? Looks like he stays okay down the back straightaway this time by into 3 and 4. And the checkered flag waves for Stephen Waters. Folks, I just want to say, if you want to go fast, you want to stay on the outside of the track on the straights and cut down close to those tires through the turns. It's that simple. It's a racing line. I hope some of you guys figure that one out. Somebody that I know would is up taking over Nico's car for the night. The 95 being driven by Nate Paints. Nate Paints guy and I got a little bit together on Wednesday in another modified series. That was, of course, the Chain Chassis series being ran by Kelly, KRE. The Roughnecks. However, do you know that Nate Paints is a pretty darn good driver? He proved himself yesterday getting that 4th place spot. He will start off his outlap in 3rd place. He's going to get loose, so little bit rough here. Lap 2, down 3 and 4 for the final time. White flag is out. And he will go faster, 13.534. Down the backstraight to 3 and 4. And checkered flag for Nate Paints. It's a 13.231. Good job there by the 95. Again, taken over tonight by Nate Paints. Caden Larson going to be the next one up in the field. You're clear to go. Taking over the 12th rental. He's going to go wide off of 3 and 4. Again, folks, you want to stay close to those tires in the turns. You want any semblance of speed. It's key to speed. Go back out wide on the straights. But anyways, Caden Larson, 15.289, lap 1. They're going to slide through 3 and 4. This time behind to lap 2, the white flag coming out. Alright, the last lap here for Caden Larson. Does he improve? He's got green sector 2. The checker flag comes out. He will pass Cole Matz and Steve Waters. Alright, Caden will pull it off the track. Jeez. Up next is a staple in the series. So you wait for Caden Larson to get out here. Green flag's out for Dabcat. And we got a lot of heavy hitters in the back of the field, actually, for you folks. Of course, Evan Varney has almost a second lead over everyone short of course, second place. That is Nate Paints. He's about half a second behind. Let's see what Dabcat does here. Lap 1 is going to be second on the board. Again, the outlap, 13.214. He's going to have 2 more shots to improve. He has gone about that fast during practice. If he can string together a good lap here, he could just about do it. Lap 2, 13.137. Again, Evan Varney, the only car to be sub 13 on the track today. Purple sector 2 for Dab. Can he string a checker flag? It's not going to work, but there's a solid final lap of 12.784. All right, Evan. Nature just wait for him to back it out. Nature Shawn clear to go. All right, Nature Shawn. He is one of the heaviest hitters on the road courses so far as I am aware of. One of the longest active drivers currently in the field tonight. He's been around since 2023. He's going to take the Evan Varney strat, go wide on his outlap. Nature Channel down to 1 and 2. He's going to get down low. Nature Channel could be a potential competitor for the pole. We saw him win last weekend at Sebring. Could potentially string it together today. Can we stop revving to the pits? Nature Channel's second lap. Now to the white flag at 12.818. Can they go faster through 3 and 4? No improvement on sector 2, but how about across the front straight? Still not going to be it. Alright, well that's that for Nature Channel. We have one more car out on track. That is Jackson Cook. You're clean to go. Jackson Cook in the 38 car. Once you're done, just park it on the front straight. Since we are done with qualifying after this, I believe. I can manage 9 cars. Now, Jackson Cook just came up short yesterday of that win. He is a big competitor here, the one Ford in the field, as far as I've heard. Sound-wise, again, the Jackson Cook, formerly associated with Freedom Racing car, makes his way out to the track. And now into the white flag for Jackson Cook, currently qualified 5th. Down the front straightaway, checkered flag comes out for Jackson, and he's going to qualify 3rd. Solid qualifying spot there, Jackson. We have enough to get this race going, so. No, Jackson. No. Please. I beg, Jackson, please, just run this race. I was expecting for if we had 10, yes, but 8, I don't need you for 8. It's 10. But just go in the field, Jackson. Dude, please. All right, line up on the front straight. Our positions are as follows. It is going to be Evan Varney first place on the inside of row 1. Again, you qualified odd, you'll be inside. Qualified even, you'll be on the outside. First place is Evan Varney. To the outside will be Dabcat. To the inside of row 2 is going to be Jackson Cook. Right behind, there's your pole sitter. And to the outside of row 2, Nature Channel. We look at row 3 on the inside. It is going to be Nate Paints behind the 38 car. To the outside is going to be Jason Dady. Row 4 on the inside is going to be Caden Larson. To the outside, it'll be Cole Matz. And then row 5 on the inside will be Stephen Waters. That is your field for today. We're going to start clearing out the extra cars so that we can make sure there's not extra lag. We are, of course, going to get everyone out of the cars, do the anthem. And then once we've done the anthem, we will start today's event. There's going to be 10 pace laps today. There's a lot of cars. Again, the first start is going to be a double file start. Then from there, we will go single file upon each caution. Of course, you do spin cautions. Make sure to not pass the car ahead of you until you cross the start-finish line. There could be some people that are particularly slow. I will call them out. That does not give you permission to jump entire rows. It also does not give you permission to go from last place to first by turn 1. If you do that, it's kind of obvious unless there's like a big lag spike. You'll probably be penalized. So we're going to make sure all the cars are turned off here for the engine fire command. I'll make sure to do that for you. If you don't know how, that's the F key. I know some of you guys are net spawn, so you don't quite have that ability to do that yourself, so I'll make sure that everyone's car is off. Nate's was off. Evan's car's on. Alright. We'll just face the front straight. I still got to. You know what I should do? I should put the American flag under that flag stand, or under the crane. If I ever run here again. All right. And just ensure it doesn't loop. Drivers to your cars, start your motors up if you are ready to go. Of course, that is your universal sign that you are ready to go. If you're not ready, then you need to stay out of your car. Alright, everyone seems to indicate they're ready, so we are bound for 10 pace laps. We're going to change all out -11. It's going to be 100 laps of racing today. We got one spectator in the grandstand. Alright. Go when the car ahead of you goes. We are going to turn the lights yellow now. Pace speed is going to be 45 miles an hour on the inside and on the straights. So we're just going to focus on maintaining order here. Matt, make sure to stay on your side of the track. Again, if you're on the outside, you have to go a little bit faster on the turns. Remember, if there's any spins, that will cause a caution. If I miss a spin, then just stop your car. Again, you get a 3-strike rule today. I got a feeling there's a lot of cars that are going to have some issues, so this could be a bit of a caution fest ahead of ourselves. So just remember that, folks. Lap cars, of course, if we ever run into any of those, every time there's a caution, each car gets 1 lap back. Just try to drive around. We are actually doing a little bit better on pacing right now than we were yesterday with the Midgets, although we do need Caden Larson to move up. Steve, if you want, you can stay behind Cool Mats. You just got to stay behind one of the two. Caden, careful about driving through other cars, although I will say that is Nate. Just move up a little bit, Nate. Got Caden Larson pulling down inside to the pit lane. Some sort of strange issues for the 12. I don't know quite what happened there. Caden, please make your way back up to the field. Leave that spot for Caden. We are going to clear the board. Remember, there is a thing called vision lag, so try to be about just ahead of the car that's to your sides if you maintain it. Again, Caden Larson, get up there. Got about halfway through our pacing till we go green. Again, a 9-car field today. I like those numbers. We look like we're doing good. I'm not sure if it's going to be that way after this race is done, though. Jason, move up. Cars that are on the rows back, please try your best. If you guys need to adjust your speed, I suggest, if possible, to try to learn how to coast instead of just braking, because if you coast, you can provide yourself to be smoother. That's how traffic happens in real life. That's when people start pressing brakes to slow down. And it just causes everyone to slow down. Creates a mess. So, if you can, of course. Nature trying to move up. In that outside row up a little. Jason, stay behind Nature, but Nature Channel, please move up. We have 1 lap till we go green. Alright. Do not pass car ahead of you until you cross the start finish line, unless, of course, I call somebody out. Green flag. Allowed to pass Jason. We're going to let that start stand. Nobody has jumped anyone. Jason had a bad, Steven had a bad start. We will let that slide. So we're going to watch from the front. Steven Waters gets a little bit loose, but we stay green. Meanwhile, Evan and Varney Dabcat side by side at the front of the field. I am watching the front, so if anyone does spin out, Caden Larson looks to be slowed. Okay, he's not stopped, so we're going to stay green. So if you spin out and I don't catch you, keep going, you will stay green. If you stop, that means, I haven't seen you, you stop, you spun, I'll count that. But I am I'm looking from one perspective at a time, so please try to bear with me. Anyways, Evan Varney leading us off. Jackson Cook has made his way by Dabcat. Dabcat making a couple of mistakes. Looks like they clipped the tires a few times on a couple of those laps. That allows not only Jackson Cook to pass, but actually also Nature Channel's made his way by. I should also say, if you spin out and then a caution comes, you get past, you're still going to be on lead lap, so don't worry. Just clarification. Makes everyone's lives easier for hosting. Anyways, actually, here is Jackson Cook closing that gap down on Evan Varney. Only about half a second gap between these two. Steve Waters now about to fall a lap down. We have 1 lap car so far. That is Caden Larson in the 24, I believe. Actually, no, the 12 car. Evan Varney now takes the inside from Steven Waters. Again, that Greg Biffle Memorial car. We get passed by our cars. And also, in the meanwhile, it looks like Nate Payne's had some sort of issue. Now, he didn't stop his car. I didn't see any spin, so we're going to just keep it as it is. And Cool Mats gets it back going. Again, if I don't see your spin, and you want to bring out a caution, here's Nature Channel. Nature Channel keeps it green. We stay straight. Gaten Larson, Gaten loose. Gaten Larson is our... We'll stay green. Didn't fully lose control of his car. Fortunately for him, here's the leaders closing up behind him. And Evan Varney, Jackson Cook, and Nature Channel Dabcat, 4th place. 5th place is Jason Dady. 6th place, of course, is Nate Payne. 7th place is Cool Mats, who is at risk of falling a lap down soon. Caden Larson gets passed to be put 2 laps down. And if there is one caution, then he will be put back to lap 1. He goes around, yellow flags out. Race back continued to go. Race back. Evan Varney is going to get it across the line. Jackson Cook gets the 2nd place spot. Keep going. Cool Mats. Nate, keep going, keep going. Third Channel, Nature Channel, 4th place. Dabcat. Caden Larson get 1 lap back. Steve Waters, Jason Dady. Steve Waters ahead. Or, sorry, Steve Waters, the lap car. Jason Dady, Nate, and then Cool Mats. Caden Larson's going to be at the back of the field, so make sure everyone is by you. But Caden, you're allowed 1 lap back. You're still 1 lap down. I should remind you, if you cut through those tires, there is not going to be a... there's not a timing system down there, so you will not have a lap counted, but I'll, of course, make sure if I spot that, your laps get fit. So, every lap car is allowed 1 lap back. Steve Waters will be, I think, ahead of Cool Mats, but we'll be launching that restart, or that race back here. Just for some extra clarification. So the caution comes out. Evan Varney. 2nd place, Jackson. 3rd place is going to go to Nature Channel. 4th place is Dabcat. Caden Larson, of course, is 9th place. He's a car that spun. Jason Dady gets 5th place. 6th place is going to be Nate. Cool Mats is 1 lap down. He was at risk of falling 2, so it is going to be in 7th place, Stephen Waters on the lead lap. 8th place, Cool Mats on the lead lap. Caden Larson 1 lap down. So, Cool Mats, you are behind Steve Waters. Caden Larson, go to the back of the field. I don't know what you guys are doing. Cool Mats is behind Steven Waters. Cool Mats is behind Steven Waters. You are in 2nd to last. Cool Mats, please back it off and stay behind the Greg Biffle tribute. There we go. Okay, our order is good, but let's not be driving through each other if we can help it. We're going to try to go green this lap. I am going to delete the flag stand, probably. Or the flag man. Watch the lights. Green flag. Hard to tell what's going on back there, but I think it is a clean start. Caden Larson goes around, yellow flag. Race back happening now. Caden Larson, that is your 2nd strike. Next time you spin, you are going to be parked. Alright, trying to get back into order right now. Unofficially, we are based on our on-track positions as the board shows, but we are going to make sure that it is correct. Cool Mats, you are allowed to get 1 lap back. I don't know why you did not try to get a lap back. Again, lap cars are allowed 1 lap back precaution. Alright, so caution comes out. Evan Varney, 1st place. 2nd place, Jackson Cook. 3rd place, Nature Channel. 4th place goes to Dabcat. 5th place goes to Jason Dady. 5th place goes to Nate Payne. 6th place goes to Cool Mats. 7th place goes to Cool Mats. 8th place goes to Stephen Waters. And in 9th place is going to be Caden Larson. So Caden Larson, go to the back of the field. Do not pass anybody. You have to use his job to not pass people. So please do your best. I'm gonna add you one lap up. Okay, Caden, your last strike here. Try not to spin. So far, 2 cautions, both of them from Caden Larson. We're going to try to go green again. And out of 3 and 4, green flag comes out. Clean start from the front, a little bit of a lag spike with Nate Paints. We will let that slide. He had a particularly bad start, so some sort of lag spike issue, it seems. Cool Mats, Jason JD, and Nate Paints side by side in the back of the field. The watch from the outside perspective here is a little bit pingy, so my apologies. Again, Evan Varney at the front of the field, right behind Jackson Cook. Dabcat in third. Fourth place is currently Cool Mats, surprisingly. He's been moving up the field little by little, had a fantastic start. We'll not call it as a jump. Again, Nate Paints had a bit of a huge lag spike coming to the start, but here goes. Cool Mats has gone wide, and he will lose those spots just like that. Something happened to Nature Channel. And I swear, Nature Channel, if I miss a spin, I am really sorry. There's just like a lot of rubber banding going on from my POV right now. Nature Channel's made his way back up to 5th place, just behind Nate Paints. So, I mean, if there is anything at this point, it won't hurt him too badly. We are pretty early chunk through the race so far, only about a third. Again, this being... Okay, Larson gets loose, stays green. Alright, so we're going to continue to stay green. Okay, Larson again has fallen 2 laps down. We got Cool Mats around. The yellow flag's going to come out. Keep going to the race back, though. Keep going, keep going. Nate, keep going. Nate, keep going. Nate, shout, keep going. Jason, keep going. This is your race back right here. Nate is going to be Evan Varney, Jackson Cook, Dabcat. Then goes to Nate Paints, Jason Dady, or Nate Paints, Nature Channel, Jason Dady. We're going to see if Cool Mats is a lap down when he spun. Lap cars are allowed to get 1 lap back. Only 1. Review who spun. So that is the first strike, I believe, for Mats. Nature Channel still up there in 5th, so easily is back in the fight as long as he can pull the streets together. Did I miss that caution? Nature, did you spin? Okay. Again, as I've said, it's really laggy right now. If you spin out, you want a caution, stop your car, okay? I might... Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell what was going on. I thought that I didn't really see that, so... if you really, need something, just wait for me to see you. If you'll get your lap back, you'll be in a lead lap, all that stuff. We're going to review that start, or restart. Race back. So coming into lap 42, but let's see who was where. So Evan Varney, Jackson Cook. 3rd place goes to Dabcat. We're going to see if Matt's spun out ahead of the leaders. Matt's is going to be restarting behind Steve Waters. Alright, so then 4th place is Nate Paints, 5th place is going to be Nature Channel, 6th place is Jason Dady. Lap cars will be restarting behind. Of course, it'll be 1 lap forward, so Steve Waters in 7th place on lead lap. 8th place is Cool Mats. 1 lap down is going to be Caden Larson. Again, Caden Larson on his last strike. Cool Mats on his first strike. Caden Larson, you are in last place. You're a lap car. Please do so. Thank you. Alright. Guys in the front, let's not be driving through each other. Thank you. If we look good, we'll try to go green. I'm going to move the flagman here. Kind of doing a couple things at the same time. We're going to stay yellow one more lap. Try to go green. Alright. Try to go green this lap, but let's not make a mess here. Caden Larson again in the back of the field. Cool Mats, please move up. Watch the lights. Green flag. Caden Larson, watch yourself. Steve Waters allowed to be passed. Clean start. And a good restart by Nate Paints, but a really good one by Dabcat. But Dabcat hitting the infield tires, now knocking back out of groove. Got a big pack up here in the podium position, a 4-car battle up here. Meanwhile, for the lead is Evan Varney and Jackson Cook. Stephen Waters loose in the back of the field. How about Dabcat side by side with Nature Channel? Nature Channel had a spin. I unfortunately forgot to call. I didn't notice it. But he has made his way back up the field, potentially now battling up for the podium. Again, this is last week's winner. He's had a good streak. Our first oval race winner, that is Evan Varney. He is looking good so far. But here is Jackson Cook looking to make it a battle side by side. Jackson Cook won every single midget race coming up to this point. Caden Larson is going to be... you know what? I'm going to keep that green until he spins out again. Steve Waters around. Here's your race back. Goes to Evan Varney, Jackson Cook, Nature Channel. 3rd place, 4th place Dabcat, 5th place Nate Payne, 6th place Jason Dady, 7th place Steve Waters, 8th place Cool Mats. Steve Waters is going to be in 8th place. Forgive me. He will be on a lead lap though. He crashed in a lead lap. Caden Larson going to be 1 lap down. So let's focus on pacing here. We are halfway done with the race. Again, Caden Larson on his last strike. He spins out again, causes a caution. He will be out of the race. Steve Waters is going to be restarting from 8th place. Caden Larson, 9th place here. Again, Jason, you're behind Nate. Jason, you're behind Nate. Remember, vision lag exists. Do not fight for positions. Caden Larson going to be in the back of the field. If we are good, we'll try to go green this time. Having too much lag, call it off. Okay, we're going to try again this lap. Let's try not driving through each other. Jason Dady, please do not drive through Nate. Get up, Nate. Just a little. We try green. Figures itself out. Mats, that is a jump. 1 spot, give it back. 2 spots, give it back. Mats clean. Bit of a rough restart by Stephen Waters, but we will stay green here. 40 laps to go. Again, if I miss a caution, you could just stop your car. Or if you think that, you know, it's in a weird spot. So. And Mats gets a little loose. He stays clear of spinning, so we are staying green for the moment. Jackson Cook has been closing down little by little on your leader. Evan Varney just lap by lap looking at the board, currently second fastest, and Steve Waters, second spin, yellow flags out. Keep on going to the line. So that is going to be the second incident for Stephen Waters. Evan Varney gets it. Jackson Cook, second. Third place, Nature Channel. Fourth place, Dabcat. Fifth place goes to... Jeez. There's a big lag spike there on the race back. Refer to the board for now. I think the board is accurate. Spinner was Steve Waters. Was Caden Larson a lap down on that incident? Alright, everyone's going to be back in the lead lap here. Caden Larson, get your lap back. When I say you can get your lap back, you get your lap back. Stop pulling this up here. I wonder who the lap car is. Go! They lollygag all day and end up with only 10 laps to go green. I'm sure the other people in the field that have been completely without incident would appreciate that. Alright, so we got two cars there in their last strike. That is Stephen Waters, Caden Larson, two cars at the back of the field. Cool Mats has spun out, but they have passed Jason, apparently. I don't see a fight for position, so we're going to try to go green this lap. Again, poorly timed black spike. We're going to try to ball. We go green. Everything clears itself out. Good. Allowed to pass Nate, but no pass has been made. We're clean. Alright, we're going to be watching the front of the field. Caden Larson gets loose. Does he lose it? No, he does not. Stay green. Evan Varney, Jackson Cook, bumper to bumper for the lead of the field. Nature Channel with the recoveries made his way up to third. So we currently stand 29 laps to go. A very hot room. Varney now makes his way across the start-finish line to mark down our lap at the front of the field. He's been up there the entire race, though we did see something similar to that yesterday with the Midgets. Again, the two same drivers here, Jackson Cook. Any late overtime, that could cause things to become a bit of a mess-up. And looks like Nate has made some errors there, maybe on the infield tires on the inside, and Mats gets loose. Does he stop? Yeah, okay. We're going to keep going. Match, you'll stay on the lead lap. Yellow flags here. And Evan gets it. Second place is going to be Jackson Cook. Third place is Nature Channel. Fourth place, Dabcat. Fifth place is Jason. Sixth place is Nate. And for some reason, I cannot see the board. Am I the one that can't see the board? Dabcat has stopped there off of turn 2. Gets it back going. Try to restart that board. Again, positions were as follows. Evan Varney, Jackson Cook, third place, Nature Channel, fourth place, Dabcat, fifth place is across the line. Jason Dady ahead of Nate Paints. Again, we do race backs. Behind Nate Paints is Steve Waters and Caden Larson. For some reason, I cannot see the board whatsoever. So, I can't see the board, but we're just gonna use our eyes here. So have our laps counter. So we're gonna try to go green. I pray that I don't have a lag spike in any of these calls, but just try to refer to the board if I cannot call out positions correctly. Green flag. Allowed to pass Nate. We'll mess up in the back, but we're gonna stay green. so far in the lead lap, side by side between Nature Channel and Jackson Cook. Evan Varney still stays at the helm of the field, but look at Jason Diddy. He's made the move on Dabcat for that 4th place spot. What a great drive here. I know that Jason has had a great history last year out. His teammate in a 3-car finish. We had, I believe, 8 starters. Speedits R1 managed to finish up 3rd. We could be seeing that coming up here today. Here's Jason Dady closing the gap down on Nature Channel. Still side by side between Dabcat and Jason Dady, but Jason Dady closes down to just a couple car lengths. Just behind Nature Channel. Nature Channel runs a little bit wide. I think that was just their line, maybe a lag spike. I think it was just their line. But a very, very interesting battle here developing for the 3rd place spot. Kaden Larson, again, at risk of falling a lap down. If he spins, or if Steven spins, this will be their race, so that's something to know if they're just trying to survive the points. Here goes Evan Varney down the inside, makes the move on Kaden Larson. Kaden Larson gets loose, but does he maintain control? Yes, he does. Saves himself from a DNF. But Dabcat spins around, yellow flag. Here's a race back. Evan Varney, Jackson Cook, Nature Channel, Jason Dady, Nate Farms. Nate Paints. Behind that is Matt's, and there was 2 cars that were a lap down. They'll be allowed to get their laps back, as well as Dabcat. We're going to be calling a red here. If you guys just stop yourselves on the back straight and try to line up as the board says, we're going to read out the positions. Lap cars are allowed to get a lap back, but we are just gonna pause the field here so we get as many green laps to the finish. Late in the race, we got a caution to make sure that we get our lineup in order. So, just off screen. I don't know when exactly that happened. That happened a lap out there, so he didn't spin until he's a little bit back. So, out of 3 and 4, your race back is as follows. It will be Evan Varney. It'll be Jackson Cook. 2nd place, 3rd place goes to Nature Channel. 4th place goes to Jason Dady. 5th place goes to Nate. 6th place goes to Cool Matt. 7th place will go to Dabcat. And then in 8th place, Stephen Waters. In 9th place, Kaden Larson. Everyone will be on the lead lap. Give up some space here for Dabcat. He was on the lead lap when he spun, so he is going to stay in 7th place. I need Stephen Waters to back it up, and Kaden Larson to back it up. So, alright. Alright. Since we are stopped, going into lap 90, this is your last opportunity to make a quick short break. So if you're not ready, please hop out of your car. If you are ready, stay in your car. Got Jackson Cook getting out of his car to walk back. I mean that mainly for people that need, for some reason, a quick emergency break. This race, however, is almost done. So, if you're ready, then get in your car. If you're just moving around, that's not what I was necessarily saying. So, Jackson, just get back into your car. See that Kaden Larson is AFK. We're going to give a 60-second counter. I should also state, if you do make it past this point to lap 90, you will finish the last 10% of the race and you will be scored points. So just be aware. There is, of course, the 10% rule that we have in place here. So if you leave or DNF now, then you are kind of cooked. But if you just make it to the start-finish line, you'll be scored in the back of whatever you are for that lap. Coming to the finish. So, Kaden Larson is back in his car. Steve Waters. All right. We're gonna go back to yellow as soon as his timer gets off. And the yellow flag is out. Go in the car if he goes, please. Don't rush it. Don't rush through each other, please, 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 please. Just try to maintain your order. So Dabcat is going to be in 7th place. Full mats, stay behind Nate. Just try to get into order. As soon as you get in order, we're going to try to go green. We're going to go green on the next lap. Again, everyone here has been scored. You just may be pulled off the track if you spin out. In the back of the field, let's not be driving through each other. I'm looking at you, cool mats. Nate, move up. We're going to try to go green. Out of 4, green flag. Not a pass, Nate. Nobody does do it, so we have a clean start. We got one getting loose, but we stay green. Evan Varney leading us off. Jackson Cook has been passed by Nature Channel. Now Nature Channel, is he going to look for a 2-time win? Does not get the exit off of 2 that he wants this time by. He's going to have just a couple laps to go. Unless there's some sort of incident, we have a yellow. That's your race back, that's your race back, that's your race back. We're going to call another red. And Nate gets himself unstuck, so he is good. But he is going to have to restart from the back. I believe everyone is... Or were there lap cars? No, there were no lap cars, so Nate's going to be in the back. You're stuck in manual, press M. If you look at your speedometer, you'll see a red or pink colored thing that says MT. Press it until it's blue and says ST. If you know how to press your clutch in. Order is good. Nate had some sort of issue. Alright, so please, Nate, has your issue have you fixed your issue? Have you fixed your issue? Okay. Once you guys are back in your cars, we're going to do it again. We're going to try our best to get this restart. Please don't go until the car ahead of you goes, so we are spread out already. We're going to fit your lap. Again, please go when the car ahead of you goes. Nate, you're in the back. You caused that caution. You are in the back. Nate, you're on the lead lap. Nate, you're on the lead lap. Nate, you're on the lead lap already. I gave it to you. Go to the back of the field. Just stay in the back. Okay. This next lap, we're going to try to go green with 3 to go. I need Jason and Dabcat to stop phasing through each other, please. Mats. Stay yellow in our lap 2 to go. Mats to the back of the field. Steve Waters, move up. Mats, you're going to be put to the back for causing that delay of the start, especially at this point of the field. Everyone watch the lights. 2 to go. If there's a caution on the first lap, we will do another in overtime. Green flag. A clean start, I believe, but we'll review for the front between Jackson Cook and Nature Channel. Lose how many spots he's jumped if that's the case. Down the front straightaway, 1 lap to go. We do not have a spin. This is how the race ends. Evan Varney gets loose. Here comes Jackson Cook. Oh my goodness, Jackson Cook might have just about done it. Out of 3 and 4, Evan Varney goes around. Oh no! Jackson comes across the line in first. Nature Channel in 2nd place. We're going to review that restart to see if that was a jump, but unfortunate for Nature Channel. Caden Larson, please make your way across the line. Everyone, please do not cross the line if you have already finished. If you have already finished, please let Caden Larson cross the line. We are going to get our results, and we're going to review that restart to see if Jackson Cook jumped that. So, if he did, probably have to penalize him for the spot, for 1 spot. So, No penalty for Jackson Cook. Clean start. Jackson Cook determined your race winner. All right. Well, that was a bit of a hectic race today. I was kind of expecting it. With I think this is the largest field we've seen at Daytona, and boy, what a choke by Evan Varney. Jackson Cook gets it done again at Daytona. Makes his redemption for yesterday's midget loss. Does manage to win something. Boy. Alright, well thank you guys. If you guys want to be interviewed, stick around. I'll get everyone that sticks around in order. Let's get that trophy out. You guys will leave the shot open for Jackson. If you want to join it, you can on foot. We're going to turn down the game volume. So if you guys could clear up from Jackson's car, give him some space. We do actually have a plaque. We will also try to get interviews from yesterday. I know that we are having issues. Caden, go. Children, out of the shot. Please. You're good. You guys up there are good. You guys up there are good. You want to join the shot? You can. I'm really sorry this race is hectic. I was expecting that with this many people here. But we will be back out next week. Let's get this shot for Jackson Cook before we start our interviews. Please don't photobomb it. I just want this photo. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were trying to get in front of the camera. You can join in. You can join in. You can join in. Evan, I swear to fucking God. You guys are testing me. Okay. Okay. I do see the field wanting to begin the shot, so I'll let that be. Thank you guys. Yeah, you can join in. You can join in. You can join in. Okay. This is the shot right here. Alright. We're going to start with our interviews. Again, your race winner out of today's race is going to be Jackson Cook. Give it up to Jackson. Steals it at the line, buddy.
Boo.
Well, looked like you were hunting up the front end, or the rear end of Evan Varney. Managed to see his front end behind you. Come to the end of the race. What happened today for you?
So, well, first thing I need to announce that Jason Dady got a top 3. Let's go. Everybody give it up for him. Give it up for Jason. Give it up for Jason.
Wow, the fucking racism right here. The fucking racism. Sorry.
Well, nobody gives a fuck about you. You're up here too much, so
No, you have the audacity to not be here for the opener. Secondly, you didn't even congratulate me for my win at all. And third, you are an absolute bum this season. Nice. Anyways,
all you have to do is beat me. It ain't that hard. I mean, I was literally just jamming out to my music during that entire race.
I ain't even trying to beat you, bro. You weren't even here for my win. What bullshit is that?
Boy, I did fucking. I literally congratulated you after that.
I gave you game for Mazzagatti, and you return it by not being here for my one fucking success,
bro. Oh my days, that shit is like it's not happening anymore. We're friends, but we're not like that. Unfortunately. Anyways, it was a good race though. I mean, Evan dominated it, and then he sold. But that stuff happens. I wasn't gonna win.
Choker.
So now you can have Jackson choke and Evan choke, but fine.
And dab choke.
Fuck. Dab is always gonna think mine's funnier because the ouch
Dabson choke.
live footage of me flipping in Fort Wayne.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that hits
Shit,
hard.
I just realized I got Evan's choke on footage too. So
Yeah, I got the entire. I hope I got the entire thing on camera, but because I have metal now. Anyways, going through the race, I kept it clean, which is good. I didn't die most of the time. I nearly killed the nature for a second race, but whatever. Daytona. We're back in victory lane at Daytona. Because I love Daytona. I love this place. But at the same time, I fucking hate it. Because, well, on iRacing, I can't ever win here. But.
because he sucks. Jackson choke.
Well, Jackson, guys, and congratulations on another victory.
Wait, we need to go through the midgets. We got to go through the midgets yesterday.
We will talk about that right
Yeah.
now. So Jackson Cook, come from a victory, but just before this, yesterday, of course, we weren't able to get interviews in. You managed to just almost get a win yesterday. You had a great race up against
Jackson
Evan
choke
Varney, but
yesterday.
Evan Varney came up on top, of course, that day. But what went on in the midgets? You can brief us through it.
Well, I didn't want to race today, and I didn't want to race yesterday, but unfortunately, you forced me to race today, and I just decided, fuck it, yesterday. But I mean, I competed a lot better than I actually thought I would because Evan is just like unrealistically fast for some reason. Oh wait, I know why. It's the mouse control.
He's cheating. Get that man.
Get that cheater out of here! Looking at me, he has only 3 wheels. He lost his third. He lost his 4th one.
Get that dirty cheater out of here.
I thought you were about to say dirty Jew, but anyways, yeah. Well, there goes the live stream. But I mean, it
He's a
was.
modest.
I mean, once when we had that overtime yesterday, I actually thought I had a chance at it because I was staying with Evan. I wasn't gaining a whole lot of time on him, but like I just threw it in there at the end, and we didn't have it. But today, Evan thankfully choked and got me a win, which is probably going to be it's probably going to be my only win of the entire season in the ROX mods because. Well, I had no idea. I don't even know if Evan's going to be competing for a championship this year. But you know what? I don't care. I'll be back whenever I decide to be back. I don't want to race for a championship this year because that's too much, and I have mental issues. Anyways, congrats to everybody, and it's good to see that we have good fields now, especially compared to last year. Oof, 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 oof. Dabcat got second. Who cares about that? Because Jason Daly got top 3. That is the dubs, and Caden is a fucking fat ass.
Right.
That's all I got.
Right.
Get that second.
Thank you there, Jackson. We're going to move on to the next one down, of course. Second place is Nature Channel. Nature Channel short of an interview today. He went from back to front. I do apologize for missing his spin. But still a fantastic
Wait, what?
recovery drive. But yeah, he spun out, and I didn't. Well, he didn't spin out. He hit the tire. I didn't realize he hit the tire, and he like got out before he called a caution. Because
Dab, let's go try.
like when somebody hits a tire, it kind of looks like a lag spike. It's really hard to tell. I think that's what happened.
Dab, let's go drive the Mustang.
So, next down in order, of course, we're going to get an interview out of Jason Dady. Jason Dady, another podium this year. I think, is this your... We're going to check some stats. If this is your first podium in the ROTS mods this season, I'm not sure. I'm going to check this.
No, because in 2022, 2024, I got like 2 third podium, and I got like another podium in the midgets, and I got another podium just now.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we have reviewed it. So this is your first podium of the ROTS mods this year. We also saw, of course, the midget podium that you got at the season opener. So you've been on a pretty good record so far. Pretty strong year for you, with all things considered. A little bit of back to front today. Looks like you came up with a very solid race finish for yourself. How'd the race go today?
It feels amazing. I just take my time slowly, not wet myself, not DNF, and everything is sound perfect.
That's awesome to hear, Jason. I know you're battling up with Dabcat, and actually at one point, I think you actually legitimately passed him, and you were closing up to Nature Channel, which was honestly incredible to watch.
And someone just spun out to the opportunity for me to snatch third place.
Yep. And, well, you managed to hold it up to the end and put together a pretty solid finish. That being said, Jason, is there anything else you want to talk about this race before we move on to your midgets? I know the midget race wasn't too good, but looks like today makes up for it.
Hopefully the Daytona World Cup will be pretty well for me, getting in third place again, or even second place or first place. Hopefully one of those days I'll get a first place podium.
Hopefully one of these days we will be seeing you in victory lane. Last time I remember, that was Augusta with the stock I4s. So it's been a while in the making, but of course you've been snagging podiums here and there. Maybe sometime this season it could be your year.
Hopefully. But let's talk about the midgets.
Alright, well, what went on in the midget race yesterday? Of course, you know you finished in the back of the finishing field.
Which place am I?
You were 6th place yesterday. There was one car that you beat, that was Stephen Waters, who got parked for being too many laps down.
Yeah, a top 10, not too savvy, but hopefully I was looking for your third place, but that midget race was not my day.
Yeah. Of course, today was your day, I'd say. Third place to take home. So, yeah, everything water under the bridge, I'd hope. And,
whoa! This is my spot, buddy.
Okay.
This is my spot.
Is that Twin? Yes, it is. The Twin has joined the game just to mess around a little.
Okay, what were I saying about? Oh yeah, you said that was my day when I got third place in the WOD mod, right?
Yeah. I gotta say that was a solid finish for you.
Okay, can you unmute Steven, because Steven is trying to say something to me.
Why did I just get pinged? What did I do? I was just scrolling through
He
shit.
said, "Do you like men?"
What?
He said, whoa.
What? Oh boy, off he goes!
All right. Fuck you, Caden Larson. Fuck you.
Okay. Well, anyways, thank you there, Jason. We're gonna move on down the order.
I'm gonna say my sponsors before you move on.
Sure.
I would want to thank DeWall, NA Motorsport as a team as a whole for bringing me into 2022 and onward toward 2026. But yeah, hopefully I'll get a third place in the Daytona World Cup. Thank you, Lobo, for everything.
Yeah, sure thing, Jason. Congrats on
incoming.
We're gonna move down the order to Dabcat, who had
incoming
a couple
Jason
of issues,
Davey
managed to slide back into 7th place. They've been in the podium position throughout the day, a little bit back and forth. Just kind of fell a little bit short at the end. But if you could describe what happened today's race.
My hands hurt, Grandpa.
Your hands hurt right now. It looks like I haven't seen someone hit the tires like that. What went on today's race, man? I know you spun. What happened there?
I'll start from yesterday because that's a more accurate representation. Yesterday I did pretty good. I believe I got on the podium if I remember correctly. If I did. Well, either way, I did all right last race. I started to realize that the smoother I was and using less angle equals faster. So
Smart.
I started actually driving the car, and I probably butchered it anyways and didn't get third. Here, let me look, because I did get third. Okay, well, that's, average position for the podium man, as they say. But then move over to this next race. Yeah, I did all right for this race. I definitely clipped the barrier one too many times, and was not very happy about that. I wasn't really racing as clean as I wanted to be with the ROX mods. It was definitely very difficult to get consistent with the ROX mods as the way I wanted to. So of course, Jason took the win from me from that. I do congratulate Jason for that, because it's nice seeing someone else in the podium other than the top three guys every once in a while. So that, and I used to be in the same position Jason was in, so it's always great to see another person that's somewhat new. I know he's not the newest person here, but obviously, another driver back up into that podium is a nice thing to see. Obviously, I'll shout out Nate as well, because Nate was doing really good for a little while. Obviously, he has his own reasons why he wasn't in the top five, so that's what come his time. But yeah, I enjoyed this race. I had some pretty good battles. I still suck at ROX mods, and that's going to be my excuse forever. I don't have an excuse for midgets, so but at least I got podium, so I'm consistent.
Oh my god, that car just landed the 20 into the trailer perfectly. Sorry.
What the?
Nice. Anyways,
Dude!
dude, that was
Jackson
close.
choke, Jackson choke, Everson choke, Dabson choke,
All right.
chokes.
Well, thank you there, Dab Cat. We're gonna move down the order.
Mm,
Surprise. Wait, did he actually finish
dude.
fifth? One second. I'm gonna make sure that position is correct.
My
Nate,
stupid car!
Caden, fifth place.
I fucking doubt that.
I'm gonna check that.
I mean, if he did, fucking, where was that pace?
What?
Like,
He did.
What?
No.
Oh my
He did.
god.
Holy fuck! A top 5 for Caden Larson. You know what, Caden? That's a
This
solid
is
way to finish today.
this is unheard of for the last place defender.
What a freaking weird race. Caden Larson finishing ahead of Evan Varney. Respectfully, that's a pretty solid finish for you, Caden. What went on today?
Oh my.
I know you were struggling in the back of the field for a lot of this race. You kept being stuck in the lap loop. Being part of
Wait,
just 2 laps down.
did you unmute me?
You're unmuted, man. But somehow just managed to take home a top 5. I gotta say, that's a solid finish in your
I
case.
didn't.
What happened?
I didn't even know I got fifth.
Yeah,
I thought I was like seventh.
No. Unless like you were a lap down, but I mean, I'm gonna check that again. I'm pretty sure you were. No, you're good. That was legit. Yeah.
Not cool. I put it in a new. I put it in a new place.
So,
Anyway,
take it home with top 5 today, Caden Larson. What happened today? From all that back to front action.
oh fucking everything happened. Came in last, then somehow moved my way up to fifth, which didn't even know that happened. But small track, tough race, I'd say. With barely no practice, because I was goofing the fuck around instead of actually practicing. So I'm still surprised about fifth place, especially because I suck in these cars since they're so.
Ooh.
Hey, cocky motherfucker! How about you shut up?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to screw
AKA
with you.
Jackson Cook.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm actually sorry. I was just trying to mess with you.
You're not sorry, and I know it.
I am. I'm actually being genuine.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
Fucking exploding.
Here, I'm gonna move you back to general. somebody that unfortunately fell short today after leading almost the entire race. We got Evan Varney. He is yesterday's winner, got a photo finish. We couldn't get your interview on that. Do you want to start with your midget win before we talk about the ROX mods, or do you want to do it the other way around?
Hey, Jackson, fuck you.
What? What? No, fuck you. Oh, you're hitting me. I'm gonna release my ego.
I struggled during the midget race. But I was going for another grand slam for the ROX mods, and then last lap I hit the tire barrier and fucked out. I missed one lap, and that was the last one.
You messed up the most important lap of them all.
I led
You
99
can't,
laps, but the last one they won.
you can't crack under pressure, brother.
Pressure, fuck off.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna keep this one between Evan and I here, so we can get down this order in a timely fashion. If you guys want to do banter,
Hey,
please do
Robo,
so in
I'm
general.
gonna be in the general VC.
Yeah. If you guys want to do banter, please do so in general. Anyway, so Evan, you had the car really well dialed down. I know the midget race, you were just crisp, perfect. You got a little bit of a battle at the end, of course, with Jackson, but today, you were the guy to beat, unfortunately. It looked like the thing that beat you today was the track. Would you like to talk about that? Go ahead.
I entered too low. That was the only thing I did. If I drove in a car length deeper, I would have won that race. That's all that prevented me from winning.
Well, I know it was a great battle, or a great race up to the end. I'm not really sure if we want to linger on that one. Of course, you got the midget race win that you get to take home, that trophy, or the plate that I finally will give you. Did not take this one home today. What do you think about the new tires that have been installed? As somebody that
Like the
fallen victim.
three-wheel setup. Oh, you mean the tire bearers? I'm talking about my car right now. But honestly, I like them because you don't grab them, flip over, or you get whipped around. You just bounce off them.
True. All right. Well, I mean, that's a guy that hit the tire at the final lap. You know, I'll take that over the race we had last year where we had almost as many cars and only 3 finished. That gives you any reference to how this track ran last year. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say before we move on down the order?
Is the midget like the actual car in the files? Because I want to see what I can cheat.
The actual body's in the files, but you can't change like the seating position or wheel position. Those are spec.
Fuck. I'll come up to something.
Most you could do is like frame stuff.
Actually, I think I'm going to work on that tonight.
All right. Well, thank you there, Evan.
If I end up being
Uh-huh.
if I end up being 3/10 faster than second place next race, just know I found something.
All right. Well, you got 2 weeks to get ready at Richmond.
Cool.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see
Off the
something
studio.
then. Yep. Thank you there, Evan. Next down the order, and I know somebody that's a little frustrated today. We got Nate Paints. So here you go, Nate. I know there's some frustration on the final restart. If you'd like to bring us through what happened today.
I'm going to start off by saying race control fucked our race. When you say 2 to go and go green, it means 2 to go to the green, not 2 to go. And then when your car decides to not shift anymore, I shouldn't lose my position because it's a car issue, not a person issue. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks for my sponsors. Fuck you.
All right. Well, looks like Nate Paints coming up with a little bit of a fiery interview to the host. That's all right. I think what happened is you got stuck in the manual mode, which is manual with the clutch. I want to figure out how that works. All right. Well, he is left. It's clearly a little bit frustrated with how he's got. Sorry, with how he's done. The next one down the order is Cool Mats 2014. Thank you, Mats and Steve, for sticking around. I got to give you guys credit for your patience. I know this race went a little bit roughly today, but I got some internet issues. Hopefully, the
No,
stream is.
actually not. Just ass.
So what went on today?
I mean, it was pretty normal. I just came here for fun, honestly.
Okay, fair enough. Uh,
Ain't anything big or anything.
so what happened throughout the race today?
I mean, I got a the highest that I really got in this race was P4. I mean, I'm happy with that.
Oh my god, dude, what a flip! Jeez.
I've been trying to hit that for like probably 5 minutes now.
Yeah.
But yeah, just came here for the shits and giggles.
Well, that being said, thank you for coming around. Hopefully, we could get your car ready up. Of course, next week it's another road course weekend. Then a bunch of oval
Mhm.
weekends. We'll be
Yeah.
doing two. We'll be doing back-to-back oval races coming up in 2 weeks with the midgets. The ROX mods,
Okay.
however, next weekend we are going to be doing some road course racing, going up to the road course part of Daytona. You looking forward to that? And we know how you were at Sebring. Think you got some stuff you learned from Sebring that might carry over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you there, Mats. And sorry for the tough race today. Hopefully, better luck next time. And we're gonna now
Yeah.
get
I mean,
a word out of
yeah,
Steve
that bad.
Waters. Steve Waters, gotta say, you got a great looking car, which is somewhere. I saw it flip around, but I'm not quite sure where it is. There it is. There it is. All right. Let's get a word out of Stephen Waters. All right,
Alright,
Steve.
so-
Let's get a look at this thing. I know that you're running the Greg Biffle tribute car. I know today wasn't exactly the best day on the track, but there is still a lot of racing left in the season, even at Daytona. If you could tell us about what went down today.
well, it wasn't really a good day at Daytona, but I at least got to run a couple of races. His one being Midgets and the others being ROX mod. And I got to run this beautiful throwback to Greg Biffle, God rest his soul. As you can see, NASCAR local racing series as a contingency. But overall, it wasn't very much of a big deal. Full fishing and ROX mods, DNF, and Midgets was kind of due to me being AFK. But fortunately, I pulled into the pits, to go AFK, so good sign.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any trophies you win today, if there's a trophy for prettiest car on track or coolest tribute, I gotta say this one is won it today. So, of course, we all love Greg Biffle here. Genuinely, all of us miss him. There's no actual sponsor or any money involved really to do this, so this is purely just out of our genuine love and respect for Greg Biffle. So, I gotta say thank you for making a car like this out onto the track. You think you're gonna fill the scene out next week, or are we gonna return back to the black 7 that we've been seeing so far this year?
I'll actually run this one for like the rest of the season at this point, if considering that this is actually a pretty good game that I made so far, so I might as well keep it.
All right.
Plus NASCAR local racing series right here. It's continue to see. Can't miss that. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful schemes. I'm gonna say so myself. Also, do it for Dale and be like Biff. In the words of Cletus McFarland.
All right. Well, thank you there, Steve. Is there anything else you want to say before we go on to the next race?
In the words of Cletus McFarland, like I said,
All right.
do it for Dale, be like Biff.
Thank you there, Steve. All right. Well, we're gonna get on to our closing statements here. Again, congratulations to Jackson Cook and everyone that turned out today. I know this was a bit of a more frustrating race. I was expecting that coming to this track. It always is a very frustrating race. I wouldn't say it's the hardest track, but it's just one of those tracks that kind of really, really tests people's patience. So, I know the next one we come out to, when we go out to Richmond, it's going to be a lot better of a racetrack as far as on-track action goes, drivability. The road course of Daytona is going to be very fun too when we come up next week. So, thank you guys for that. And I think we're going to close the stream up. We will be back hopefully next week for the KRE race at New Hampshire. That being said, though, thank you guys for sticking around.